whatever time you're watching this. Let's get into it. We're starting a brand new series. It's 3 weeks long, and it's called, well, you probably saw it in the thumbnail and title, it's called Control. And we are going to be talking about control and what a comfortable feeling it is to be in control, and how we will kind of go to great lengths to be in control, even just to have the illusion of control. And so this week we are talking about a dude named Job. Now, the book of Job is categorized as wisdom literature, not history. So I think even that categorization can teach us a couple things about what to expect from the book. First is that the point of the book is to teach us something about life, right? That's what all the wisdom literature does. It teaches us something about life. So in the story of Job, all this like crummy stuff happens to him. He loses all his possessions. He loses all of his family. He loses his health. He loses everything. And he doesn't know why. He doesn't know why. And his friends come and they're like, bro, you must have done something wrong, right? You must have done something wrong. You just need to ask for forgiveness, make your sacrifices, and move past it, right? Stop being stubborn. Clearly, you did something wrong. His wife is like, you did something wrong. Give up and die. And even at the beginning of the book, it gives this like explanation for why bad things are happening to Job. And it's Satan having a conversation with God about how people are only faithful because, God makes their life easy, God blesses them. Once people experience hardship, they're going to give up on him. And God's like, oh yeah, well look at Job. Like, we'll take away everything and see if he's still faithful. Now, we'll get back to that little beginning part in just a second. But it's interesting because basically, in the book of Job, all control in Job's life gets stripped away from him, right? Job was very wealthy, and so I bet he thought, as he lived his day-to-day life, he had an expectation of what was going to happen next, right? It's like, I'm gonna take care of my animals. I'm gonna probably sell some of my animals. I'm gonna breed some of my other animals. That's kind of how, and my life will just continue on as it goes. Probably get better, right? My kids will grow up. I'll see them grow. I'll see them get married. I'll have grandkids. Like, that's how my life will go, right? I'm in control. When those things get taken away, though, it is not a good feeling. Right? And we all feel this right now. This, like, taking away, this, you're not in control, this, like, you don't know what tomorrow will bring, right? Any sense of control that you thought you had might have been an illusion, a false belief, right? And so what does Job do? He's lost. And his friends try to offer him solutions to put him back in control. And how does that work? Well, they're like, you did something wrong, so ask for forgiveness, make your sacrifice. The implication being, once you do those things, all this bad stuff, this out of controlness, will go away. You do these rituals, these practices, and you get to be in control again, right? You get to be in control again. Is that how it works, though? It isn't, right? A lot of times in the Bible, when the Israelites are coming up against these foreign nations who worship other gods, these other people are practicing like child sacrifice. Now, that seems crazy. Why would a culture practice child sacrifice? Now, I think the easy answer is people are evil, right? And that's a part of it, but I don't legitimately think an entire group of people wants to like give up their children. I think what happens is people feel out of control. People don't understand why life goes the way it does, and so they want to be in control again. But in order to have that illusion, it has to be like believable, right? If someone told you, "Oh, your life is going pretty crummy," but all you got to do is give up, you know, give up one part of your meal every day, right? People be like, that's it. That's all I got to do to have things go my way. It's not believable enough. But to give up a child, well, that's extreme. Like maybe that will do the thing I need it to do, right? Um, and so Job and his Job's friends are like, make a sacrifice some animals, ask for forgiveness, right? Sacrifice even your integrity, right? Because Job had done nothing wrong. So sacrifice your integrity, lie about being a good person, say you're bad, and maybe things will go right again. Maybe you'll have that illusion of control again. The other thing that people crave are explanations. I need a why for why something is happening, right? And maybe on social media you've seen some really cool and interesting conspiracy theories, right? And I was wondering, why would people believe those things? Well, it's because it provides comfort and control. It's honestly easier to hold on to grasp, to believe that there are like these nefarious forces at work that are causing this to happen and ruining everyone's lives. Because if you believe that, then the implication is you can stop those people. However, if sometimes things just happen that are outside of our control and you can't do anything about it, that's kind of terrifying, right? That's kind of terrifying. And so, I guess the ending of week one is not a nice place to end on. But what I would say is that it's important to understand what sense of control you actually have in the world, right? To not live in delusions or illusions of control, right? Because when those things get stripped away, you have to come to terms with where you are. Because you either do what Job did and you come to terms with where you are, or you try to be like Job's friends and you make up reasons, you make up explanations to try to get that fake control back. Okay? So next week, we'll be talking about who is in control, what is happening, and then our final week, it'll be like, what is our response to that? What can we do? But that's Control Week 1. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're not feeling too out of control. Hope you're hanging in there. See you soon. Toodaloo!